As with most DIY tasks, there is a right way of laying paving, and then there's the wrong way. Now, this Brio entertainment area was paved a while ago, and there's clear evidence that a few key steps were conveniently forgotten about. The pavers are not uniformly level, and some of the smaller cobblestones have actually sunk into the ground over time. This can almost be expected. They've been placed directly onto the soil. Today, I'm going to remove the pavers, redo the base layer the way it should have been done, and if you were paving a new area, your prep work would also be the same. I started by removing all the paving blocks from the area and setting them aside. We can see that the soil is packed hard, there's a few holes from water washaways, hence why the pavers are sinking. I also lowered the level by about 30 to 40 millimeters to accommodate the river sand, which we will be laying down, as we want the final level to be flush with the cement floor and the edging. Now that my area is level and clean, I'm going to simply lay down strips of weed guard, ensuring a slight overlap per length, and then started covering the entire area with river sand, spreading it out evenly and leveling it using the back of the rake. Now, you could lay your pavers directly onto the sand, but over time, as rainwater runs between the pavers and people walk on them, there's a good chance that those pavers are going to shift. This sand needs to be compacted. And there really is only one machine for this job, a plate compactor, which incidentally I rented from Talisman, who have outlets at certain builders' branches. Now, a plate compactor doesn't jump up and down like a stamper would, but rather it vibrates and causes the sand particles to fit snugly together. Simply run the plate compactor until you see that sand has stopped bedding, and then check your height. You may need to add or remove a bit of sand depending on your levels. With our base layer compacted, I ran a fish line along the edges to ensure that my pavers are in as straight a line as possible and level with the concrete paving and the existing edging. I then simply positioned the pavers one by one and knocked them into place using a rubber mallet, not a 4-pound hammer. Ensure that each block is level in all directions, and as you progress, check that it is level with the previous paver. Occasionally, a handful of sand may need to be added or removed to raise a paver slightly. That's fine. Now, pavers are often angled on the edges, so when the bases touch, you will have a gap at the top. Don't stress, we're going to fill those later. Once all the pavers were in place, I mixed some dry cement powder into some dry river sand and poured this into the gaps, gently brushing any spillages as we go. I then gave the entire area a gentle watering, and when that mix dries, it's going to hold the pavers in place. Paving job done. Now, with a bit of color added back in, this area looks relaxing and inviting. Now, folks, please don't take those shortcuts that seem very tempting. The shortcuts you take now, they're going to be back to haunt you in the future. Everything we've used today, all the pavers, are available at Builders, either in-store or online at builders.co.za. For more videos like this, check out the blog on the website. It's due day for proper planning of your paving. Get to Builders, get it done.